Hi YouTubers, it is I, the Hellgear, and this is a little something different. Throughout the comments section, you guys have left your comments and your questions for me. So I'm going to take this opportunity to answer some of these. So, first and foremost, thank you for tuning in to the Merge Dragons playlist. I enjoy you guys coming out here as I continue to merge in Dragonia, and I know you guys merge alongside with me. Some of you have even said this. But without further ado, let's get into this Q&A and C time. So, first question. What are you playing Merge Dragons on? Well, I play on my tablet. I know there are a lot of people who play Merge Dragons on their cell phones, and I'm still trying to figure out how you're able to see on that puny screen that these cell phones have. No, I'm not on the cell phone. I'm on my tablet, and my tablet runs on Android. So I'm an Android Merge Dragons player. Next question. When did you start playing Merge Dragons? I actually started playing last summer. I believe the date of the first episode is sometime in August, so I'll have to check back on the playlist, but I began playing August of last year in the summertime. The game had just dropped recently, and people were playing it a lot. Which goes into the second part of this question, how did I hear about Merge Dragons? I was playing one of my other games that I do on my mobiles, and watching one of the ads showed a little something from this game. And I looked into it and I was like, you know what? Let me give this a shot. Next question. What's the one thing that is the most enjoyable to you when playing Merge Dragons? The most enjoyable thing is the fact that this is actually a puzzle game. And I'll be real with you, I didn't expect puzzle games to do quite well. Now, let's be real. My favorite type of game, or the various types of games that there are, you know, platforming, shooters, that sort of thing. My favorite type of game to play is puzzle games, then racing games, but puzzle games are the number one. And this is one of two puzzle games that I play on my channel, the other being Smurfs Bubble Story. But this is a really unique puzzle game. And what I like about puzzle games is they keep the mind sharp. They help you with your logic, which is pretty good, in my opinion. Everyone should play puzzle games. Next question. Which of the Event Dragon eggs do you like the most? I guess I can answer this now because apparently the next event is going to be the return of the first event, which is the Moon Dragon. So, of all the dragon eggs, and I guess I should start with the main dragon event eggs, because as of February 2018, they've released a tertiary dragon event egg. So, I guess of the main event dragon eggs, and there are some really cool looking eggs too. Wow, what is my favorite looking egg of the main event dragons? I'm gonna have to go with the Moon Dragon egg. The Moon Dragon egg looks really cool. I thought it was a spaceship, actually. You know? It also ties with the Sensei Dragon egg. I actually like how that looks too, because it reminds me of Okami. Let's see. Third place would be the Sea Dragon egg that just recently happened last month in April. Tertiary event dragon eggs are a little different because I don't know all of the tertiary event dragon eggs. They've only done a couple of them. So, from the tertiary event dragon eggs I've seen, I actually like the King of Hearts dragon egg. Then it's What was the one that happened recently with the bunny dragon? The onesie dragon egg looks weird, but it's still cool. And I think the sea dragon, the one that came with the sea dragon event, that one looks cool too. Alright, next comment. Check out this link to get you some free dragon gems. Alright, look. This is something that I've addressed during the playlist, and I need to address this again. Stop posting those links in my comment section. Stop posting those links. I don't want to go to a link where it takes me to some dragon gem generator or some hacks. I see enough of the hacks online and on YouTube. I'm good. Alright? A lot of people complain about not getting enough dragon eggs, and they figure this is their way of doing it. There are ways of doing it that don't involve you hacking the living hell out of your game. You know? Game developers are people too. They gotta get their bread and meat. Why do you think they have in-app purchases? It's so that they can get paid. You know? I know you guys aren't too happy with customer service as far as Merge Dragons is concerned, but there are ways to better improve customer developer relations than hacking the game as a sort of revenge against, you know, the development team. That's not how it's going to work. Next comment. Thank you for clearing Dragon Challenge number 7. Yeah, Dragon Challenge number 7 has been very difficult for players. It took me a couple times to get through it. And even to this very day, I still get thanks for Dragon Challenge number 7, as well as Dragon Challenge number 5. But apparently Dragon Challenge number 7 is very, very difficult. I think it's perhaps the most watched episode in the entire playlist. Is me clearing Dragon Challenge 7. It's like, wow. You know, listen, guys. I'm glad to have helped you clear Dragon Challenge 7. You know, some of you have had weeks trying to clear that, months trying to clear that, and watching me clear it has helped you guys out, and I'm glad that it helped you out. You know, Merge Dragon characters all hatched from the same egg, apparently. Next comment. I like the thumbnails that you use for your videos. Talk about them every now and again. Well, okay, I'll talk about my thumbnails. If you've been paying attention to me doing the Merge Dragons playthrough, I use a couple of thumbnails. There's a main thumbnail that I do that has the dragon tossing up various eggs. That's the basic thumbnail. The other thumbnails that I like to do are thumbnails that center around the event dragon. And the event dragon, why did I do that? Why did I do the event dragon one? I guess the main reason why I did the event dragon one is to show you guys what's going on. Usually when I do an event that takes place with the dragon in my playlist, and this is something I had to explain, you know, with my fellow dragon mergers out there, is that I have regular episodes. I have my episodes that use the basic thumbnail, and then there are the episodes when I go through a specific event. And when I go through a specific event, which in this game revolves around a particular dragon, I use that dragon's picture in the thumbnail. And what I like to try to do is get the whelp as well as what the egg looks like. That isn't always possible. And when it isn't always possible, I like to center my thumbnails around the event dragon. Next question. What is the font that you use for your thumbnails? Yeah, that's a pretty cool font, huh? I like that font too. It's called Dragon Bones. You know, I use various fonts for my thumbnails and even for my channel header. You know, and I really like that font. You can find fonts, you can just search for fonts, but the font that I use for Merged Dragons is called Dragon Bones. If you guys want to look for that font, now you know what it's called. Best of luck to you. Next question. When are you going to get on with the game? Okay, listen. To everybody who's new, first and foremost, welcome. I hope you stick around for a while because I plan to entertain you for a while. This is what I've been trying to do with Merged Dragons. I want to go back and complete the other dragon challenges. When the dragon challenges first started, and this also answers another question, what happened to Dragon Challenge number 1? Yes, that's actually the next question. What happened with you completing Dragon Challenge number 1? It's just starting out with 7, and then you're going to 6, and then to 5. When I was playing the game and the game updated, the very first challenge where I was on the map was Dragon Challenge 7. So, what I've told myself is, in between these wonderful dragon events that go on, is that I want to clear all of the dragon challenges. When you live by an expressway, you hear vehicles drive by. Anyway, when I started out on the map at Dragon Challenge 7. So I took it upon myself to say, let me go back and do all the previous dragon challenges. And then I'll move forward with the game. So that's on the agenda. So currently the next dragon challenge I have to do is Dragon Challenge number 4. So after 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and after the first dragon challenge has been completed, on with the show. Next question. How many secret areas on the map have you found? Actually, how many have I found? Let me see. I know I found at least 1 or 2. Okay, I found that one, the secret of the 4. There's another one. I could have sworn there was another one that I had found. But usually when you can search out these challenges, all you have to do is tap on particular areas of the map. I guess that's the only one I found was Secret of the 4. I thought I had found a second one, but I guess I was wrong. Okay then. Next question. You mentioned that you were planning on opening up a shop. Is there any chance you'll sell some Merged Dragons stuff in it? Wow, me selling Merged Dragons material. That would be nice, but I wouldn't know exactly what kind of Merged Dragon stuff you'd like to see. You know, I could probably do something where I make them do merchandise showing off all the eggs or a particular dragon whelp or whatnot. I'm not really sure. If you guys have any ideas, because you know these merchandise shops, they sell like t-shirts and stuff. Depending on the one that you get, maybe you can get like mugs, but I know most of it is t-shirts. So if you guys have any ideas on what you might like to see me post up as far as Merged Dragons material in my shop on a t-shirt, which hopefully you'll buy, let me know in the comment section below. You know, normally I would make a question of the video, but this is Q&A time, so I'm not going to do that. But I will take any suggestions on particular Merged Dragons material that you might have for me to post up in the shop, which hopefully you guys will support the channel and support the playlist and buy that and whatnot. Wow, that really just, that question threw me off guard, you guys. That was well played, very well played. Next question. What are your best dragons? I'm going to be honest with you guys. My best dragons, well, I can't say my best dragons, but your best dragons is something that people ask me a lot. How will I tell what my best dragons are? All you have to do is tap on your camp icon. And it'll tell you your 3 best dragons. And it'll show you which ones they are and what rarity that they are. Now, here's the thing. If you've cleared any of the dragon events where you've gotten the big prize of the level 4 whatever dragon, 3 of those dragons are going to be your best ones. Right now, my best 3 are my level 4 Ice, Passion, and Moon Dragon. Those are my 3 best dragons. Next question. What was the hardest stage that you had to complete on the map? Actually, the one that I had a problem completing was Skull Grove. I actually failed doing that one. Skull Grove was the hardest one for me because I was too busy trying to merge 5 as suggested by you, the viewers. And Skull Grove, unfortunately, is that stage where I prove that merging 5 instead of 3 isn't always the best bet. Yeah. Next question. How much of the premium lands do you plan on getting? Okay, that's interesting to play because the game again has recently updated, and one of the things that they did was they posted another premium land stage, which I do plan on getting it. I plan on getting all of the premium lands whenever I can. I actually like the premium lands because it gives you that one thing that you need in your camp, more space. And sometimes the premium land gives you either dragon gems or eggs or whatnot. Next question. What was your most recent get from Kala the Treasure Hunter? I'll be real with you. Normally when Kala the Treasure Hunter comes around, I usually help her out with what she needs. The only thing I recently got was the Sun Dragon eggs, because she had 3 Sun Dragon eggs, and I was like, you know what? I don't have any Sun Dragons, let alone Sun Dragon eggs, so I bought those 3. So that's what I managed to get as far as obtainables from Kala the Treasure Hunter. Next question. Other than secret areas, did you find any interesting Easter eggs while going through the map? Actually, I did find one interesting Easter egg, and you can try this one out for yourself. Go to the main area, you go to the world map. Anytime you see clouds going around, move your mobile device, and you'll notice that the clouds actually shake and jiggle around as well, in addition to them slowly moving off screen. They actually do wiggle and jiggle, as if trying to compensate for the movement of your mobile device. I thought that was pretty cool. Next comment. Contrary to what you might say, 3 days is enough time for the dragon events. You just have to put the work in or merge the proper way. Listen, everybody plays differently, 1. 2, I do a lot more things in life, not just this channel, but in life, besides playing Merge Dragons. I have played every event. Every event. They're recycling the Moon Dragon event, and that was the first event. And I barely managed to clear that. I can tell you this, and it's not just me beating around the bush. This is just from experience. 3 days is not enough time. As much as you, the person, may want to disagree with me about 3 days not being enough time, there are many other players around the world that A, not only watched my playthrough, B, have not only mentioned this on the Merge Dragons forum, and C, have also mentioned this on social media, both Twitter and Facebook, around the world, not just England where the development team resides. 3 days is not enough time. Now, if you're some kid that has all the cares in the world and doesn't have responsibilities like a job that takes up more time than they should, when you can play as long as you'd like, or if you have nothing but time to do because you're unemployed, by all means, go right ahead. But I can honestly tell you, 3 days is never enough time. Never enough time. I have said, and I'm going to expand on this one, I have said that events should be at least 5 days. Now, there have only been a couple of events that have been 5 days, and I believe the Wood Dragon event was 4 days. And, you know, I was thankful to have the extra time. And this is one of those things I still preach about when it comes to extra time. You know, if you had enough time with events, people would get a lot farther than that. But you really have to grind like all hell to get things done in 3 days. Is it doable? Barely. Another thing that has happened, and this has gone on with the Bunny Dragon event, and I believe the event before the Bunny Dragon event, is people have gone through glitches and the events would not show up, even when they contact customer support. And when you're contacting customer support day 1 about them fixing the event, and they don't fix the event until there's 5 hours left or 1 hour left of the event, do you still think that 3 days is enough time when all you have time left to do is 1 to 5 hours? I mean, just recently, I had a commenter tell me that the average time it takes to clear an event is between 8 to 12 hours. Was it 8 to 12 hours? I have to check the comment section. Now, people who play this also work. They also have other things to do in their life. They even have other games that they play on their channel. You know? It goes back to me saying it. If there was enough time not only to play the event, but also to address technical issues, things would be better. And I'll use Smurfs Epic Run for an example, because it's another game I play on my channel. When they do events and they have their social media, players sound out about having issues. And when there's an issue that goes on during their event, what they do is, 1, first and foremost, they pause the event. After they've paused the event, 2, they sort out any issues going on with the events. And even leave an announcement that we're fixing the events that have been addressed by you, the players. 3, after the event's issues have been resolved, they continue the event and they give players more time to compensate for the downtime they've had to adjust the situation. Next question. How would you encourage players to not cheat with Dragon Gems if you were a part of the Merge Dragons development team? That's easy. Here's how I would do it. When you look at the in-app purchases, it tells you how many of these various Dragon Gems you could get. Now, my take is this. In Snoopy's Town Tale, they have contests where you can get a fat wallet. I think the fat wallet is the equivalent to a $10 in-app purchase. Now, the regular $10 in-app purchase, at least from what it shows, is 350 gems. Now, if the Merge Dragons development team would try this one out, this would be pretty cool. What I would do is, especially if I was on the PR for the social media page, I would announce us doing a contest where we would see how your camp is. And the people with the best camps, you know, they would take like 5 or 10 people, even have the announcement, you know, X number of shares means, okay, we're going to give out 5 winners. If you get more than that, we'll give out 10 winners. And the winners could take home 250 Dragon Gems. You know, this gets players interested. They're like, okay, let me spruce up my camp so it looks pretty cool. Or this will keep me from actually having to hack the game. You know, and you don't do this all the time. You just, every now and again, make a contest for the players, win 250 Dragon Gems. No big deal. Final question. If you could increase any cap, what would it be? That would be the Dragon Chalices. Right now, and Merge Dragons development team, I hope you're watching this Q&A session that I'm doing. 7 Dragon Chalices is the maximum. You know, when you start the game, you link your Facebook, you'll get 15, but after you expend past 7, that's it. You don't get any more than that. And when you have a new stage that, and this needs to be addressed now, you know, when you have a new stage that costs 6 Dragon Chalices to play, and the max is 7, and it takes a very long time to refill your Dragon Chalices, that's less time players have to play this game. I mean, what do you expect us to do while our Dragon Chalices refill? Fiddle around in camp? Sure, we may have some items that require 10 hours of camp time to spawn more eggs, but some people's mobile devices don't have the battery life for that. And some players don't have the patience for that. So yes, Merge Dragons, it is long overdue for a Dragon Chalice adjustment. That's all for this section of Hill Dragons Q, C, and A. If you enjoyed anything as far as what I've answered, show your love, hit the like button. If you have any more questions, comment section below of all the episodes. If you're new to the channel and the playlist, go back to episode 1, binge on it while you take breaks between the upcoming event. I know there's one coming up. I think it's the repeat of the Moondragon event. Good luck to you for that. If you have enjoyed yourself, of course, show your love, hit the like button, and leave a comment in the comment section below on what you think I should have as far as Merge Dragons themed merchandise in my shop. But for now, I take my dragons to camp because I'm done. I'll see you guys next time.